Good evening, YouTube. Just a quick Friday update in August at the allotment, and yeah, just been cropping a few beans, and yeah, I didn't think there'd be much in there just yet, but yeah, got a few. So I got some polka, which are the yellow ones in the middle, and tender crop and Ferrari from in here and just over there by the Three Sisters bed. So yeah, really happy with bush beans. I just pulled out 4 leeks as well from there. And they're just there. And some celery and just a few raspberries because I came up and got some the other night, but just a few there. So in fact, I've just seen we've got some beans on here as well, what I need to harvest as well. Oh, and more here. Oh, that's good. So I didn't think, in fact, yeah, looking, oh my God, we've got more down here as well. So they're not looking that healthy. Well, some are looking real nice and green, others are looking a bit skanky. But still got plenty of flowers on them. And yeah, so I'm gonna have to harvest those beans as well in a minute. And some more down there. So these are the Blue Lake climbing beans, and the leeks here are Musselburgh and Leon Prize Taker. The Three Sisters is doing really well, and that one bean there, in fact 2, just one there, that finger, and one, oh, hang on, over here, it's just reached the top now. So I would say it's about a 90% success rate, well, success at the moment, and I'll tell you why not 100% in a minute. But yeah, because I'm really happy with corn. There's 1, 2, 3 on that one, 1, 2, 3, yeah, so it seems to be 2 or 3 on all of them. The beans are coming through nicely now. We've only just reached the top, so this one I might have to sort of just sling it over there a bit and let it train onto that one. But yeah, the beans are producing, the corn's producing. I mean, that one's really fat. So hope it gets pollinated properly. It's been really windy, so it's going to be a bit hit and miss, I reckon. So yeah, more beans down here. In fact, yeah, I've got to harvest a fair few more beans than what I thought. The only thing what hasn't been successful in here, well, one of them has and one of them hasn't, is the squashes. So the sweet potato squash just down here, you've got to be careful, it's country, because let me go around the other way, there's all bees and wasps on it. Sorry, I should have thought of this beforehand, shouldn't I? Yeah, basically the squash have all done their job by going through the bed and spreading and covering the weeds, but I haven't seen no fruit on them. That's the only thing. This one in the middle, which is probably made up for it, the sweet potato squash, is flying. I mean, it's got, you know, I think it's got 10 or 11 on it now. In fact, is that one down here pollinate? I don't think so. So it's got, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's got 10 on it. So yeah, I'm gutted that the butternuts didn't really produce anything, or I can't see that they have produced anything yet. But this is kind of made up for it. If these are both had produced, then I'd have been 100% happy with it. I mean, the corn, I mean, that one, I had a little look through it, and it looks like it's all been pollinated, but they're not quite big, juicy and fat enough yet to eat. So maybe next week sometime. But they're doing really well. I'm really happy with Three Sisters. I'm definitely going to do it again next year, and I'll probably do it with a butternut again, but I'll make sure I plant it earlier and probably give it a little mound of compost to sit on to give it a bit of a boost. But yeah, so really happy with that. My pumpkin patch over here, I had to chop out a fair few of the leaves, and you can see some of the powdery mildew on it there. So probably I'm going to have to cut some more of those off. But some of the other ones over here are still nice and green, and they're starting to climb back through here now. So now I'm chopping the leaves off these. Well, we should get some light coming through as they climb through. But yeah, they're going really nice and orange now. This one's a big, nice, juicy one here, and yeah, really happy with the pumpkins. And these ones over here are just, well, they're still quite small, these ones, but I've got a few more forming on these, which I'm really happy about. The pumpkins are pretty easy to grow, as long as you've got the space. The melons, this hot weather, have really perked up a bit, but I think it's going to be too late now for these, but I'll keep them in anyway to see what happens. So, yeah, this butternut squash is looking fairly yellow, but I don't think there's anything on it, and I'm going to have a good look through there. But, like I say, really happy with the pumpkins. The celery, just harvested a bit of that as well to go in my leek and potato soup, what I'm going to make in a bit when I get home. Brassica beds are doing okay. This one here seems to be the best, but I did put an extra layer of compost on this over the winter. And this Brussels sprout here, I don't know if you can see, but it's got some little Brussels on it already, and they're about the same size as what I had last year at Christmas. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get in here and sort this cage out, chop off some of those lower leaves and extend the cage, because you can see it's proper bulging. But there you go. So I've got plenty of stuff to mix in with the compost. I just need some more leafy materials, some carbon stuff really. So I'm going to go through my cardboard at home and try and get some more. But I'm basically, I mean, this is lots of bindweed roots and all sorts in here. I'm just going to probably, I might even just pop it in my Dalek for now, leave it in there and kind of forget about it for a bit, because I've got to turn this one again soon. I'll remove the lid off it tonight, because I know it's going to rain, and it could do a real good soak down, I think, because it's, when I turned it, it was a bit dry. Excuse me. But I added a bit of moisture, but I think we're going to rain tonight. Real good soaking will do it good. And it's just almost, well, what is it, 127 degrees Fahrenheit. So if it gets a good downpour on it, it might get into the red zone, the thermophilic air zone, and then yeah, that will start to literally cook. But the worms will be okay, because they will all go to the edges. It's amazing how many worms are in there, really. So I harvested a courgette earlier before other stuff. I went home, and yeah, they're doing really well. This one's still going, and there's another little courgette there ready for tomorrow. But it's doing really well. Single seed potato cuttings in here, and you can see they've all flopped around a bit, it's been so windy. They're still all pretty green, although I think they are starting to turn a little bit now. And I've had to earth them up 3 times because I kept seeing potatoes emerge at the top. So I think that's a really good sign. Yeah, so fingers crossed they do really well. My strawberry bed, completely chock-a-block. I'm definitely going to have to go through it and thin it out a bit. I've got some little clover in there. So that's fixing nitrogen at the moment. This is my other single seed potato cutting number 10. And this has actually been flowering now. I pinched them off. There's another little flower bud just at the end of my finger there. And yeah, it seems to be doing really well. It's nice and green. So yeah, fingers crossed that one does well. Nice little snapdragon there. Yeah, so just a quick little Friday update really. I missed a few raspberries down at the bottom there. But yeah, thank you to all my new subscribers and all my existing subscribers. Thank you for commenting and liking the videos and everything. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I love subscribing to all the people who subscribe to me, because I like to see how they're getting on as well. So if you subscribe to me, I'll probably subscribe back. So yeah, thank you very much anyway, and I'll see you on my next update. Goodbye.